I'm a qualified teacher to start with, but I'm also a dancing teacher, all right? So my dad said even though I like dancing, your body will give in one day and you'll have to have a background. So I took my B.Ed, all right? So I went to Lady Mabel College in Wentworth near Rotherham and went to Scoresby, which is in Doncaster. But after that, I decided I would be a peripatetic, right? Which meant that I still used my dancing, but I used it down at different schools. So I went in all different schools doing what I knew best, right? So that was my subject. Later on, I decided that Mum and Dad had really chosen for me to dance because I'd got migraine as a child, and the doctor said, "What do you want to be, little girl?" And I said, "I want to be a dancer like my mum." So that's where it started. But then I thought, I want to do something I want to do, and I love cooking. So I went and took my 706, 1, 2 and 3, and I ended up there. Instead of working in normal stream, I went in what we call, in those days, special needs. I've always been as fit as a fiddle. I taught aerobics, callanetics, ballet tap, ballroom, fit as a butcher's dog. I used to teach night school because I taught further education, it was called in those days. I used to do 4 classes a week, and on a Thursday I'd do 3 continual classes. So I was fit. I'd got an 8-pack, 2 here and rest were down here, but I did. And then all of a sudden I found that I was getting out of breath. So I think I don't know, I think it's hereditary. My mum had me when she was 45, and my mum had emphysema. And then of course at my age of 30s, 40s, I think it is hereditary. About 15 years ago. I don't think anybody ever said to me, "You're not going to get better." I don't think they said that, because there's different ways of doing it without them having to say, "You're not going to get better." And being the sort of person I am, and refusing to start with this at first because it was heavy and this, that, and other, and I answered questions like, "Well, if I don't breathe, I won't breathe." Well, as simple as that. I answered my own questions, so I knew myself. I wasn't silly. So I actually told them, which was better for me. It came out from me, and it was a respiratory team. And I said, "Well, I ain't going to get no better." And they went, "Adele, you're right." Well, it depends on you, really. If you're going to go, "Woe is me," get on with it. You know, you get on with it. If you're that sort of person, get on with it. But I'm telling you, if you say, "I mind to book flight, but I'm not going on it just yet. I haven't got my boarding pass yet. I've been there once. I had my flight pass and they lost my bloody luggage, so I had to come back, didn't I? So I'm not going, when I go this time, I'm going my way. And I'm going to make sure I go in the best possible way, because I don't want to turn back and think, "Oh, are you going to be all right, love?" Oh, I want to go wherever I'm going, either the pearly gates or a big MasterChef kitchen or whatever, and leave Kevin behind knowing that there's a comfort blanket not for just that hour, not for just that day, but forever if he needs it. And that gives me peace of mind to get on that plane with my luggage and go, all right? Yeah. But you've got to get me on plane yet, because I'm still kicking. I'm still live and kicking. Well, I've praised the Lord in the morning that I've opened my eyes. That's a blessing in itself. And I look for the best that I can get out of every day. And if I want to be naughty, I will be naughty. If I want to, I am a kind, caring person. I am. And I'm gobby, believe it or not. But at home, I am really quiet. So this is the extrovert on stage person. I can be anything I want to be. Right, anything, and I've got it inside me. Everybody else, and if I want to sit down and lay in bed all day and say, "Woe is me, the end is nigh," fair enough, Kevin will do everything. But no, I've still got some spunk left in me. And I want to sort of live every day and enjoy the flowers and listening to the birds. I don't want woe is me. I really don't want that. Yeah, but enjoying every day, because I've got this illness, but I'm living with it. I'm not dying from it. I am living with it. Waking up in the morning. Everything. Everything brings me joy, because I'll tell you for once, it's really difficult this, and you might think I'm being silly, but during COVID, everybody isolated, and I live in a village, and I didn't feel part of that village at all. We were ready for moving, right? And they used to come and knock on my window and say, Adele, will you make me, I made some masks, you know, for the hospital and what have you, and they'd knock on window, can I order 3 and whatever, and they started coming, and I then felt like part of the community. They called me the mask crusader. I was on Norfolk News, and then they called me cake crusader, because I used to bake cakes, and they'd come to the window and we'd share them round village. Just community spirit. But one day I woke up and I lifted the blind in my bedroom, and I looked out, and you're gonna think this sounds. I looked out and I actually saw for the first time, properly. It's as if I'd only just woke up, right? I could see all the different greens and all the different colours. It's as if God was saying to me, do you know, you lot down there, you've got it cushy, and you want this, you want that, you want other. Just be grateful for every day, you know, and stop being avaricious. That's the word, avaricious. We were, as a community, as people, we want more. But that day when I lifted the blind up, I thought, I can see you. And I found that like, I don't know what you'd call it. One of them feelings.
So it's the taking pleasure in the here and now, the everyday,
yeah,
everything around us.
It's like listening to birds. I really enjoy the sound of birds. I really enjoy the colours of different flowers. I mean, I've always loved cooking. I love cooking. I find it therapeutic. If Kevin annoys me, I nearly said something then, but if Kevin annoys me, I go into the kitchen and I cook. Right? Because I find that's very therapeutic for me. Or I pick my paints up now. It's no good saying wealth, is it? And no good saying health. But yeah, health actually. To keep like I am and keep not letting it get me down. It's going to progress, but whatever I can cope with it like that, I'll be fine. And I just hope that everybody, I just want things to be like they are. Continuity, yeah? Just continuity. I don't hope, I can't say, well, I wish my daughter this and I wish my grandkids that and that other, because it's their destiny. It's my journey. This is my journey. And I couldn't really wish for anything else. What's different? Just coming to that driveway. Just get into the driveway, and I think, hospice? It's not like an hospice. And seeing it's just so, it sounds terrible, welcoming. It's so welcoming. And then the foyer, the entrance is so spacious, and people are walking about, talking normal, not going, oh, she's poorly. No, she, you know, like a doctor's surgery. I mean, you go to a doctor's surgery and they say, are you all right, love? I haven't seen you for ages. No, I'm not really. That's why I'm here to see a doctor. But there, it's all big open spaces. Everybody dresses in really nice, bright colours. It's not institutionally, hospitally. It doesn't smell. It's a breath of fresh air. Just that entrance says it all, in my opinion. That is wonderful. And everything's so bright, and people walk around smiling and talking, and You know, I've never had anybody when I've walked through there go, she's not very well. Well, I know she's not very well, not like she's here. But I mean, the way they have the rooms like this, and I mean, it's wonderful. They've got their own little patioed area where they can sit outside, feed the birds, all those little, what they call them, little those little duck things, and not the moorhens, little moorhens and things like that, and sit, and they've got sun coming in. I can't really. I can't. It's just that is. All I'd say is, don't look on the dying side. Look on the living side. Look on the living, and if somebody offers a hand, take it. If somebody gives you a hand, hold it. Take everything you can and live it. Just live it. You're a long time dead, aren't you? So I'm going to put everything into while I'm here. I'm going to be naughty. I'm just going to be me. I'm just going to be me.